YouTube channel and to this new series of the Saiva Siddhantam, where I explain my Atmapramanas based on the Aaptha Pramana of my beloved Guru Paramhamsa Sri Nithyananda Swami. First, before we enter into the Saiva Siddhantam series, where we get to learn and know what is Saiva Siddhantam, let me explain you what the Pramanas are. What are Pramanas and what are the different types of Pramanas, and why did I use the word Atmapramana and Aaptha Pramana. First, let us understand what a Pramana is. Pramana means evidence of truth. Evidence of a happening is a Pramana. Shastra Pramanas are the revelations by Sadashiva himself. The Vedas and the Agamas come under the Shastra Pramana. The Vedas are revealed by Sadashiva in his unmanifest form, and the Agamas are revealed by Sadashiva in his manifest form. So, the Shastras themselves are the Shastra Pramana, the Vedas and the Agamas are the Shastra Pramana. Aaptha Pramana is the experience of the enlightened masters of the incarnations. Their experience is what we call as Aaptha Pramana. The experience of our beloved Swamiji, of our beloved Guru Paramhamsa Sri Nithyananda, as he is a living incarnation of Sadashiva himself. His experiences, whatever he teaches, is the Aaptha Pramana for all of us. Next is the Atmapramana. In the Atmapramana, whatever I experience from what Swami has taught me and Swami has given me, that is what is my Atmapramana, my own existence. The fourth is the Sakshi Pramana. Sakshi Pramana is the experience which is given to a devotee or a disciple by Swamiji. So when Swamiji initiates, for example, when Swami initiates other people into the powers of third eye and the various powers of Sadashiva, and when they start manifesting it, it's a Sakshi Pramana for them. So these are the four different types of Pramanas. In this whole Saiva Siddhantam series, I will be explaining and sharing my Atma Pramana based on Swamiji's Aaptha Pramana, where he has revealed about the Saiva Siddhantam in a series of satsangs called the Adi Saivam. In the Adi Saivam, the first thing which Swami speaks about is how to introduce Saiva Siddhantam itself. Swamiji says very beautifully that Saiva Siddhantam is something which cannot be explained. Saiva Siddhantam is literally God himself. It's like when you want to describe God, what will you describe him as? You can only describe the various attributes of God, but can you describe God himself? No. Same way, Saiva Siddhantam, you can attribute different things to it, but you can never describe what it is. Saiva Siddhantam is a lifestyle and a science for you from being a space where you think that you can reach Sadashiva, you and Sadashiva are different, to understanding you and Sadashiva are one and the same. This is the essence of the Saiva Siddhantam. Saiva Siddhantam itself is the science and the lifestyle for you to understand and realize and experience the oneness with Sadashiva himself, as Swamiji calls it, the Shuddhadvaita Shaivam. It is this experience which is the essence of the Saiva Siddhanta. In this video, I will be sharing my first experience where I feel the most important thing of my Atma Pramana with the Aaptha Pramana of my beloved Guru Paramhamsa Sri Nithyananda. Today, what I want to share is I want to speak about something which most of us go through. In fact, I can say every one of us go through. And a major problem which each of us face in our life, which is when we do things for you just learn, you just don't care about things, and you think you can take anything for granted. When you take things for granted, it is that time when you feel everything around you in your life is happening in such a way that it's only trying to put you down. You will not even know that you're taking something for granted until you see the side effect of it. It will not happen immediately. You will not know it immediately. But when life hits you hard, that is when you will feel it. When you take things for granted, naturally you tend to go out of integrity and you start making lots of mistakes because you want to hide something from somebody. The moment you try to hide something from somebody, what happens to you? Forget the fact that you're cheating somebody else, but the first and foremost fact, the truth and the reality is that you are cheating yourself. Whenever we tell a lie to somebody, we feel that we are convincing them we are just getting away with something. See, what is the need for you to tell a lie? A lie, you tell a lie only when you want to protect something or when you want to hide something which you have done, which is not aligned to your purpose of life. When you know that your purpose of life is to be integrated to Swamiji, or for example, you want to become a very good player or a very good sportsman. So what is that integrity which you are going to follow? Every day exercise in the morning, or whenever they say getting intense training. When you do that, you are completely integrated to the purpose of your life. See, understand one thing. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong in life. There is nobody to judge what is right, what is wrong in your life. You are the judge of your own life. So, for a person whose goal and whose life, the purpose of his life is all about just to gain money, his whole life, he just has to be integrated to making money. For a person who thinks sports is his life, his integrity is nothing but he just has to be integrated to all the training and the physical exercise which he's going to do, which is going to build his body and support him reach his goal. Now, when he is not integrated to his goal or to his purpose of life, that is when the whole problem comes. The lack of integrity starts very small. You might feel like just sleeping in the morning and not waking up for yoga. So you just feel, okay, just one day, just a few minutes and I can wake up and go. That is how out of integrity starts. And that is when you start lying. And always understand, lie never starts when you tell it to somebody else. Always lying starts with yourself. You lie to yourself, which means you cheat yourself. You might think that you're cheating somebody or you're hiding something from somebody, but it never is like that. The lie is first given to you. You lie to yourself. That is where the whole problem starts, and that is how you ruin your whole life. When you are not waking up in the morning, you just give a reason to yourself. Oh, I slept very late yesterday, so I'm feeling very sleepy. Let me just take some time rest. What is there? Just one day, it will not make a big difference. And then you're up, you're awake, and then you're doing something else. And suddenly somebody questions you. Did you do yoga in the morning? And what do you do? Yes, I did yoga in the morning. I'm very integrated to it. I did it. I started it on time. Yes, nobody is going to know whether you started it 1 minute late or you started it on time. But you know it. There's nothing to cheat anybody around you. The whole thing is you cheating yourself. When you are giving the first lie to yourself that you are in integrity, when you get convinced that non-integrity is okay, that is when you start messing up with your life. What happens? Naturally when you lie, you start losing the trust on you. You might think, okay, one day, it's okay, just today I will get over it. And second day you will see, understand, I am telling you, you will never be able to get out of it when you lie about something. You will always get the thoughts, your mind will always play a game bigger than the previous life. Naturally, when you lie, the confidence you have on yourself is gone. You naturally drop the confidence, you naturally lose the respect on yourself. Second is the fact where others lose the confidence on you, others lose the trust on you. All that is secondary. But primarily, you lose the trust on yourself, you lose the confidence on yourself. And just to hide one lie, you start telling another lie. And to hide that lie, you go on with another lie. And this is how you build lies after lies after lies after lies. And the worst part of this is that the first few times when you tell a lie, you might feel, understand, every one of you, by default nature, we all are hardwired to manifest the powers of Sadashiva, live the state of Sadashiva, radiate the space of Sadashiva. Because as explained in Saiva Siddhanta, the very purpose of this life is to live the lifestyle where we experience the oneness with Sadashiva. So naturally, there is a part of us which is directly connected to Sadashiva, which will immediately tell us that no, you are missing integrity, you are not doing it the right way. But your mind empowers or overpowers it. And it says, that's okay, it gives some stupid ideas and stupid reasons, which temporarily you think you can get away from those problems. But it's only a temporary thing. You might fall into deep guilt and deep confusion or deep powerlessness and oh God, I have told a lie. But somehow your mind just plays a role and convinces you and it just gets you over it. First few times when you fall for the mind, when your mind tries to convince you and you observe the way the mind convinces you and you go ahead, you will see that the 10th time you lie to yourself and you lie to others, you will not even be aware of the fact that you lied. Swami says very beautifully that apasmara, forgetfulness, is the biggest enemy of a seeker in his path to enlightenment. That happens to you when you start lying. And lying is nothing but you not being integrated to what you have decided as your goal of life. When you have decided enlightenment is the goal of your life, it is integrity with the Guru which is going to make you reach that goal of your life. But when you are not in integrity with the Guru Vak or what the Guru is telling you, integrity with Guru, when it is missed, that is when you start lying. The moment you start lying, you lose the confidence, and the more and more you lie to yourself, you will even forget the fact that you are lying. At first, you will consciously build a story and build a lie and tell it. Then you will see, suddenly your life itself becomes a flow of lies. And you will not even know, oh God, I have landed myself in a soup of lies. I don't even know every word, every thought that I utter is just a lie. Swami says very beautifully that what your thought is becomes your word. What your word is becomes your action. At first, when you cherish the thought of lying and hiding something, that becomes your word, and that is how you tell a lie to others. And the more and more you tell this, your whole action, the whole body language becomes a complete lie and cheating yourself and people around you. This grows up just like how a small snowball, when it is rolled from a huge mountain, as it comes down, it becomes a huge thing which is enough to destroy your whole life. Same way, a small lie started somewhere, just because it is not completed, will just create a huge ball and destroy your whole life. That is how the mind takes over. And unfortunately, it is very late that you realize, or it becomes when life presents it in such a big way, when you are beaten up by life and your very identity is shook. That is when you realize, oh God, what have I been doing all this time? I have made a mess of my own life. And there is no purpose of grieving, or there is no use of worrying about anything else. But understand, if you had completed or restored your space of integrity right in the first time when you made a mistake, or when you, I don't want to tell you made a mistake, instead I can tell when you first went out of integrity with the purpose of your life or the goal of your life, the moment you complete and restore, you will see that is when completion happens. You might have done any number of mistakes. You might have decided to be in integrity thousands of times, but again deciding to be in integrity 1001st time is what makes you a leader, is what raises you back, is what makes you live up to the purpose of your life. If you get into depression, oh God, everything is gone, life has hit me so bad, I will never get back what I've had. When you get all such cognitions and you empower those cognitions, again, you're only building the powerless cognitions in you. The more and more powerless cognitions you build in you, you will see your life becomes only more and more miserable. Yes, whatever has happened. You have done, you have been non-integrated, but it is never late to get back to integrity. It is never late to restore integrity. You may feel, oh God, I just yesterday completed to be in integrity, and again today I have gone out of integrity. How will it tell? No. Even during such situations of your life, don't make the mistake of hiding or postponing your completion. Immediately restore your integrity, immediately complete. Yes, if you went out of integrity, you will have to face life because you were out of integrity. You have cheated, you have lied. So whatever the karma you have gained, you have to go through it. There is nothing which can be done about it. But if you are continuing to empower the cognition of guilt in you, that oh God, I have done something like this, then it's only you who is going to suffer. And you are only encouraging the more and more powerless cognitions in you. The more and more you support and you cherish the powerless cognitions in you, it is only going to destroy your life and just pull you away from Swamiji or pull you away from the goal of your life. You'll just be shut. You'll end your life. Understand? Let me give you a small story. In the life of Karna, where his whole life, see, we all know Karna as the greatest person or a symbol where he is given charity, where even in his deathbed he is given his charity. Even when he knows his life is going to be taken away by doing it, he still gives his Kavacha Kundala to Indra when he comes. But why does he do all that? It is just out of a powerless cognition for him to keep his identity alive. Starting when he went to Parashurama for education, there is when he lied. The first time he lied to the Guru that he was a Brahmana. Instead, if he had told who he was, if he had revealed who he was, that he is a Shudra, a person born to the Shudra, the Guru would have judged him in a right way and given him the right knowledge, the right experience based on his stages. But because he lied to the Guru, finally what happened to him? He landed up with a curse where he would lose all the knowledge when it is really needed in his life. What bigger curse can you ever get than this? Lying to Swamiji or lying to the Guru is the worst thing you can ever do in your life. The worst mistake you can ever do in your life. Nothing like it. Non-integrity with your master, non-integrity with the Guru is the biggest crime that you have committed to yourself. It's Atmahatya to yourself. And even after that, cherishing the powerless concurrence is continuing. It's like you've already killed yourself, and from there, or you've wounded yourself He still gives you the opportunity to live and to get yourself back to integrity. That is the causeless compassion of Swamiji, of the Master, of Sadashiva himself. He knows that whatever is said and done, we are him, and he knows that he is responsible for him to manifest me feeling the oneness with him more than even my feeling or even me feeling the oneness with him. It's more important to him. So even after that, if you just decide, no, from this moment, I will be in integrity, I will live up to Swamiji's Anyakara, I will live up to my goal of life, which I have committed to, you will see that immediately things will start changing and instantly you will see the changes in your life. The more and more you start building the powerful cognitions in your life, that, see, yes, you have done so many mistakes, you have taken Swamiji for granted, you have lied to Swamiji, you have failed miserably in your life, and you have fallen in the deepest depression which you would never would have thought of in your life. From there, if you think, oh God, my whole life is gone, what am I going to do ever after this? I have lost everything, I will never regain what I have got or what I had. If you are going to hold on to powerless cognitions, only you are going to be the loser. But instead, if you decide, yes, I have done what I have done. Yes, I committed the biggest of the crimes. I committed the biggest of the sins. But now I am deciding, this moment I am deciding that I will live up to the integrity and up to the Anyakara or up to the goal of my life. I am completely integrated to my Master. Then you will see immediately a change happens and you are completely integrated to Swamiji. That decision of holding on and manifesting powerful cognitions is the essence of life. The moment you decide to choose powerful cognitions over the powerless cognition, you are giving power to the Sadashiva component of you than to the mind component of you. And you will see the more and more will persistence. Understand, the key here is the will persistence, that whatever happens, I will be in integrity with my Master, I will be in integrity with my goal. The will persistence is the key, that even anything happens, yes, I am like this, I was like this, I am going through whatever I have done for, but now I am deciding to be in integrity, and with my will persistence, I will only choose more and more and more powerful cognitions. You will see various things happen in your life that will support you. Like suppose, for example, you go to the morning satsang and you wanted to really have something, and exactly Swami will be speaking that very thing which you need. And the moment you hear that, you are being just explodes in joy and happiness that yes, Swami has given you what you have been wanting for, or what you've been longing for, and what you wanted to do in your life. The moment you have that happiness, you know, yes, Swami has started accepting my completion, and Kala Bhairava has started supporting me in your life, in my life. And that powerful cognition will then move it on to the next level, where you will see next something will be presented to you to prove your integrity again. And naturally you know that because till now you have only manifested powerful cognitions and Swami has supported and you have lived and it has happened in your life, naturally even the next happening is going to be successful. From that successfulness, when you look at it and when you are ready for manifesting it, you will see even that happens, and that gives an even more powerful cognition. And from that powerful cognition, you evolve the next level of powerful cognitions. This is how you evolve powerful cognition to powerful cognition to the next powerful cognition. Instead, if you choose to hold on to powerless cognitions, then you are going to be the loser. Understand, it is never late for you to be in integrity. It is never late for you to go and complete whatever you have hit or whatever you are lying for in your life. At least now, decide, let me from now at least be in integrity. And let me live up to Swami's Anyakara. Yes, because you have lied, because you have taken things for granted, you will have to go through whatever life has for you to live. And as you start manifesting these powerful cognitions, you will see that in yourself. You'll understand the truth that it is you who created the life around you. Even the negative happenings in your life, you might think, oh God, how is it that I have created the negative happenings in my life? No way. Why will I want something bad happening in me? At that point you might think it is negative. But look at it, just look at it from an unclutched way. Look at it as a witness and hold on to powerful cognitions and move. And when you hold on to the powerful cognitions and move, and when you look back at what has happened till now in your life, you will understand all the happenings of your life has only happened because you wanted it. Because you wanted to realize something, or you wanted to get over the space of having some incompletion in you, or you wanted to get over the pattern of lying, or you wanted to get over some incompletion in you. And this is the way life has taught you, because this is how you will understand. And it is the most compassionate form of life that it has presented this opportunity to you. When you understand this, you will see that everything, even what you thought of the negative happenings of your life at that point, you will understand it was never a negative happening. It was only Cosmos supporting you, Sadashiva pushing you to understand and feel the oneness with him. As it is said in Saiva Siddhantam, the more and more powerful cognitions you build, the more and more you manifest the reality you want. What you believe is what you manifest in your life. This is the basic truth of life. What you believe is what you manifest. Because the whole life itself is what you have manifested. So you are the one who's going to decide how you are going to reshape your whole life. Understand? It is you who can reshape the life the way you want it to be. The only one thing is integrity to the purpose and the goal of your life. Integrity to your master. Integrity to your goal. Do not hide anything. And the moment you know you're going out of integrity somewhere, instantly complete. So that you always feel light inside you. And the feeling of light, the feeling light in you is when Swami flows through you. Just like how in a flute, just because it is hollow, the air is able to flow and the music is created. Same way, when your inner space is completely empty, Swami will be able to get through it. Swami will be able to flow through you and manifest the powers of Sadashiva and enrich the whole world. Stay tuned. In my further videos, I'll be sharing my more and more Atmapramanas, where my experiences with my beloved master Paramhamsa Sri Nithyananda, and based on his Aaptha Pramana and the revelations of the Saiva Siddhantam. Thank you, Nithyananda.